when it does it. When, okay, so we start. Are you ready? Welcome back to the Rabasha Family Podcast. We are here for another episode with Dad. How's it feel?
Yeah, Sujit, I'm just enjoying. Just finished work and have an enjoyable day, and that's where we have to keep our mind positive. We keep make busy ourselves in everyday activity we do. Yeah, and as they say, it's good we are growing. We are growing in the mind, and I learn to challenge my mind now. The life is when you get this age of imagination, keep challenging your mind, put something you want to do it, keep focusing on something you want to do it, keep thinking in your mind. You know, I challenge myself to do for work every day. See, it's a war of mind when you put your challenge. See, you want to wake up to go to work, your mind is going to say, no, don't go. See, between the jobs, it's a good challenge. See, you have to have a challenge, a positive challenge. You make your life goes, yeah, very well.
What are some of the challenges that you like? Give us an example.
So it is something. When I say challenge, it's not something you go on the street to struggle. Like as I say, I was talking to my friend. She was inviting me to go to charity, to go to pay to help for charity. And I told her, no, I will not go back to charity until I am guest speaker in that charity. See, now I challenge my mind to be a speaker in the charity. So the next charity I go, not going just as supporter or outside member. No, I go there as a guest speaker. So that is my challenge now. I will keep thinking it, keep learning, keep talking, keep talking, keep practicing to talk, keep have an idea to talk. So that is what I can say my challenge on our program, and then people could follow me, and then you go to witness the challenge. So I will not go. If you invite your charity, I will not come until I'm there as a speaker. Yeah, so that's how life should be.
And I think let's talk a little bit about this kind of the mind power, right? Like we've been talking about it a lot. When you think of something and you think it in your mind, it happens. And then what's crazy is on the other side of, let's say, what you desired, someone else was holding the key to what you desired. But even in that person's mind, they had a desire to get their result, which was you. So it all comes back around in terms of what you put in your mind, you can do it.
Yeah, so that's why we can now I realize now what education, it's good, but education came after the imagination. See, there was no education before when the world started, when the world was there. There was no education. It was the mind of people. So the mind, it was there. The teachings, it was there. So now, which teaching now we are going to get? So for me, what I realized, I thought the churches were there before. No, church weren't there before. There was no church before. They were mind of people. They were intelligent people. People lived without churches. And now, when the churches comes, we believe churches is that the way of life living. And that is life to live in the life of Bible, in the life Lord see. And we found that was the hardest thing to do. It was the hardest thing to do because it's something telling the mind what to do, not to do. And the mind is so powerful. See, now, as we're growing the children, we're growing, people tell us not to do. You can't do this, you can't do this. See, now, the whole society now, we are raising children in that environment.
Of don't do this, don't do
Don't
this.
yes, fighting their mind every day, every day. You see, that's why the conflict comes there. Church is telling them like this. The school is telling them like this. The parents tell you like this. You see? And their mind is so powerful, is telling them something else. You see? Now, I realized the mind is so powerful. So you go back, you found the mind of people, they were doing what they were doing to survive. See, everything is just to survive. We are here to survive, to experience good and evil. Is it similar? Because you use computer, because you use anything there, but the life process in the mind is similar. But now, the mind now for children, the churches, now, there's other people now, where now I'm coming in now, start learning from Neville Goddard, Reverend Ike. Now they were also teaching the really mind, the really powerful God. But you see, the judge and the churches and the marketing, they were not allowed to teach the whole population. Because if all billions of people who have been more learn about minds, how it works, how we are God, the world now should be better.
Like I think the society is based so much around fear. But the thing is, fear.
No, it's not based on fear. The churches bring the fear in.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
Yes, so the teaching is the fear.
Exactly.
Yes,
But
it's not. You see, we are saying is based. No, it's not the base. It's the teaching. The teaching people is there.
Yeah.
Because there are people who have been taught the correct way. Or when you see all this America inventing everything there, they never live in fear. They live in open mind. That is why you see kids here in Australia, somebody say, look, I'm going to, to do things. I'm going to walk 10K or something there. I'm going to ride the bike here and there. You see, he ride the bike there because their mind is free. They work what their mind is saying them. Of course, sometimes it become like tragedy or something there, but because they're open of mind.
But what I'm also saying, which is actually, let me rephrase that, you're right. They teach us fear, or society is taught fear. But also, fear is what helps run the economy. It's what helps run the marketplace. So for example, let's give it an example in my life, right? Your future was based out of fear. And what I mean by that is, well, no, don't go and do that football dream. Go to school like that. No, you need to take the safe option. It's based out of fear. But that school is an economy because you have to go and pay for that school. So it's the marketing is based around, is that something that they taught? Because it fits them economically. If you don't know that you need to take a pill, you're watching the news and then you see an advertisement that comes in that tells you that you can have a back strain that's going to hurt you for the rest. You don't know you need that. But that fear that you're watching on that thing, oh yeah.
Yeah, but so for me,
I need that pill.
Yes, me I call it marketing. So what happened now? Marketing in the West society, it become more powerful. So marketing is going to be powerful than culture. And marketing has grown bigger than culture, but people don't know yet. Yes, people don't know yet. Marketing, like, is everything we see now in the world, in the Western, it's marketing. I love football. I love soccer. So when you look European football, English Premier League, what is it all about? It's marketing. They market it well. So they want every child in the world sit television, watch EPL League, than go to watch their local thinking. As when we grow up, we love soccer, but we really love local football. We could go to the stadium. Stadium was full. You could see kids growing, playing soccer there. You see, the weekend after game, everybody will talking about the local tournament. But now these days, it doesn't much happen there. You go in Africa, you go in Kenya, you go to thing there, you ask children, oh, how many in Kenya Premier League the team are there? Even you ask him who win the league in Nairobi, in Kenya, or if you go to Rwanda, who won the league? Some kids they will don't know, but they know in European thinking.
Yeah.
Yes, when I look my phone, you look on platform or social media, you see all European soccer game, all European soccer game. It's nearly hard. You see African looking their local games, looking the thinking there. See, that is where they damage our mind through marketing. Tell us what it was,
What to
the
watch.
most. Yes.
Yeah. What's the
But
best?
it's so expensive. It's so expensive because of what? We watch. See, it's marketing. The billion EPL or European team there, you see, 200 billion team there. Is it because the marketing? Is because we're paying? We pay everything. See, everything's with marketing, we pay it.
They pay their wages.
Yes, also through advertisement,
Yeah,
all those
yeah.
thinking there. So, yes, so now that is how it works, but we don't know. See, they can call us, we are poor, but we still pay them something there.
You see those board guys in the board in the room there, you know, what they sell in advertisement, the revenue that comes in, Champions League.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's okay. So, but see that the things there, can we in Africa we make it similar or we copy it?
Yes.
How can it be like that?
And we can.
So we have people who went to school, who have degrees, who study Europe, who play soccer there. What is hard? Maybe it's hard, or maybe we don't have much marketing to make it there.
Because
So
marketing.
we have talent. We have it's a ball people play. It's a mind. You know, they could go to competition. But see all those things now. It's people. It's much marketing, and they also, of course, bring fear in our mind. But as you grow, you learn it, and you try to share. But when you grow again, is how you understand it. You can't tell 20 years old who university not to watch EPL because he think that is the only way to enjoy his weekend.
He'll kill you, man. Tell him not to watch EPL.
Yes. So it's the power of marketing,
Yeah.
which is so powerful.
And the English have done it well. They've marketed it well.
Yes, all Europe they've been done well, but recently now English they really perform very well.
Yeah.
So that's why they say taking the football everywhere. So of course it's still a game, still enjoyable, still entertain people, and which is so good.
So let's go back to the power of the mind and how it can help the everyday person in life. What was your day like today from morning until now?
So always have money to do my work, so which is I work different hours. But always, every day, I have a challenge to go for walk. So walk is, I learned from my doctor. He said, look, your high cholesterol is high. They could be taking medication, or you could just go for walk or do exercise, or, especially exercise, to go to the gym. And to go to the gym is so hard. You pay your membership and then you go there one day, the next day you can't go there, and the money they're taking it. So I learned walking. I tested it. First of all, I start learning, by running too much, also you feel tired, you feel sweaty. And I realized walking was the best option to have. And it was best option to general health. You see, it's good. Walking is not going to bring muscles for you, no stomach, no, but at least general health is so good. And that's when I do it, and then I realize also it helps with your mind if you're talking. So, like now, meditation for me when I'm walking, that's why I walk alone. I start meditating. So what I call meditating is not just sitting like somebody like that. Also, all those are meditating. Don't get me wrong. But also, when you are walking, you talk to your mind. It works. Yes, meditating to me is just talking to your mind because mind is powerful. So we didn't know. I have to learn from these other preachers. They've been teaching that our mind is so powerful. But most people, we don't. The whole world, they don't. The majority of people, as you say, they live in fear. Until you learn the power of mind. You learn to live yourself is mind. Mind is God. Me, I call God because everybody think God is the most powerful. God is the most powerful in this world. God has created everything. And there's nothing could be done without God. And somebody say, do something there, thank you, God. And doesn't know which God is say thank you. But I'm telling you, the God you say thank you, he lives in you. It's in your mind. So now, my day, go for walk. Make sure I go for walk. And then I come, lunch, and then go back to work. But the first things now, which is be there, work, and your exercise. It had to be there. Because before, it used to be work, rest, and eat. See? So there are many people now who do this kind of thing there. Work, have a rest, and then eat. On the next day, go for work. So that the change now is going to come in now. So that the change now from my mind bring in. So now work, walk, or lunch, or eat, or whatever dinner. So I'm trying to say how life is much easier. See? Now, when now you're starting work, walk, sleep, maybe eat, it make different now. It make totally different in your body and in your mind. And that's why I say to wonder, the gym here, they're open 24 hours. Why? It's because they know there's people who are mind who are doing different work, which they're doing different jobs, different times there. See? And their mind, they want to do something there. See, now they did it. Gym, I pass, go there, I found people there. Why? Because they are taught with their mind is exercise is your health. 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I was driving, and I saw people they were running. I said, what these people doing? Oh, I realized I saw that they were exercising. They were like in the club, something like that. See, that is how it makes it all powerful. So now that's why I went for walk. Is a similar walk is 24/7. It's you. See, I can do between the job. I can do between break time. Now it's the same even now. People who work in the city, they go to the gym in the break time. People don't eat lunch anymore. They prefer to go to do the exercise because they found exercise is a part of your life. Now, to be able to do that, it works with the mind. Your mind which tell you go to pay membership fee is the one which is going to tell you don't go. I don't want, it's too much, it's too tired, don't go. That is how to be able for me to go to walk every single day. If I miss my walk, it's in my mind. My mind is telling me, oh, how it happened. And if I don't go for walk, I miss out some season, I feel guilty. See, that the challenge you have there, you feel guilty. But the next day you can do it or can double the work you're doing there. But that's how you can see this has been there before education, before everything there came in there. People work, did exercise. So it's going to be part of our life because it make your life change. To change, you have to start from your mind. Your mind is going to make everything different for you.
It's so powerful because it's like what it just goes to also show you how, again, if we all go back to marketing, how someone used also in their imagination what you're doing for free, walking, and you're taking care of your health by just walking. Someone said, you know what, people can do that, but I need to monetize this. I need to make some money from
Yes.
I need to make some money
So
from that.
it is what mean the Western culture is based on economics. So that's why everything is in economics. Everything has to be paid to be able to circulate.
Someone
So
said, let me
is so
monetize
powerful.
that.
Yes.
Let me monetize what's for free, what you have
Yes.
naturally.
Yes.
To think that for me to have a healthy body, I have to go to the gym. I have to come to your gym. I have to pay to go there.
Only things left in this world. It's your mind thinking and it's go for walk. Anything else is just for upsell. Yeah. Anything else you have to say to go to buy. When you leave the door there, you have to know it's a transaction. Life is a transaction in Westworld.
Even in your own house. But yes, as soon as you leave that door,
It's just transaction. Now they make it easier now, order online, everything there, There's no other way you go to be anything there. It's just everything, every day is a transaction.
and it's so crazy because you'd even find this people who go to the gym and they spend so much money, but if they were to do what you're doing, they save so much and they get even better benefits because it's easier, let's say, to be consistent.
Yes, but you see, there is what also you need. You see, also walking, it doesn't give anything. See, that people want muscles,
Yeah.
six pack, everything there. So walking is just,
Yeah.
it's nature,
Yeah.
it's just general. For me, walking is just much better for the old,
Yeah.
old,
For the
maybe
older,
50 up, 50 or 40 maybe, 40.
Even 30s.
Yes.
Yeah. Even like some people my age, right? Like let's say you're a young entrepreneur, maybe you're not an athlete or you're just, but you want to like kind of keep your health. Like you go for a walk and you can listen to podcasts, you can, think about your business and how you want to scale. So I think it's like it is true, but in terms of the older age groups, like it's something that's more.
Yes, like for
Easy.
me, if I go for walk now, I see now it's a mixer now.
Yeah.
Old, everything there, and the culture. See, this called culture. Culture is where people put something together to do it regularly. Now, culture for walking is growing in Australia from young people. All generation knew it for a long time, but those elite people, the one who inventor, the business people, they know there's a group which knows that they've been doing it. They learn from through their mind for the teaching, for coaching, for everything there. See, when you get this coaching, when you get this teaching, it changed your life completely. And that is why this social media came in. They're saving a lot of life. They are teaching, they're bringing a lot of education to your hands. See, my phone is self-education. My phone is a professor for everything's there. It's so powerful to this generation. This is the best moment. People keep whinging because what media telling them, but everything you have it in your hand, good or bad. And always that's how life was. Life never be good. There is no times where people never die. There is no time where there's no people who commit suicide. Even ancient times, every time people commit suicide. So how do you think even now they're going to stop it? No. They think we can't stop it. They think no one knows why it happened. But you remember, it happened to the mind. The mind is so powerful. The mind is going to tell you to go on that war and jump. Now, we have to learn to talk to it. When we miss that, the society is going to make us to do things differently. The society is going to make you stay. That is why the market is there. Young kids want to have what the market is telling them. You don't have a job. What do? You go to steal. That is how it works. Until you learn, steal is not good. But you have to get punished. You have to go through that.
And sometimes you can even feel it. You know that little feeling where the camera's I was waiting for that time. Yeah, sometimes you can even feel it, like, but I want to go to what you just said before, and you talked about how it's so true. This is the best time to be alive. You know,
Yes.
people complain, and like you said, because of what they're hearing on the media, people complain, oh, it's because of social media. No, things have always been this way. It's always been this way. And then it's, oh, my algorithm, this algorithm. You are the algorithm. What you like and what you feed your mind will come even on your phone. Let's even talk about that, right? You've been into self-development, growing, the power of the mind. So because that's what's happening in your mind, that's what comes on your phone. And that's what comes on your phone all the time. You go to sleep on it. Now, so the technology is just amplifying what's in here. So it's the eye of the beholder. You can choose the way you perceive
Yes.
life and
So
use it.
we're going to learn now to do everything. See, we have to learn to stop whinging and blaming. See, we make it as a like culture in our mind. This Australia is the best country in the world you can ever live. I can say that. But people everywhere you go whinge, complain, and you walk around with why the hell these people? And I'm not saying because any category, rich, poor, middle, everybody here on the street is whinging. See, whinging some things which is nothing to do with them. Their wealth, their eat. If you drive a Mercedes, why do you whinge the petrol? The price is so high. See, you don't even whinge the petrol is so high. You can just change the car or something like that. But any other things there, it's more what the media bring to them. You can whinge immigrant. Because they just what doing? They're just working. They don't look like you, but what they need, they forgot. Every human being need money, like them. Everybody need money, but somebody sees you. Oh, all this immigrant. Wow. People win. Oh, the traffic. If there is cars, what do you mean there's not going to be traffic? They keep building roads. Of course, there's going to be traffic, but people keep whinging the traffic. Oh, look at the school. The schools are full. What do you mean the school is full? See?
Wait, people whinge about the school being full?
Yes, because there are many students there, something like that. But the good things, life keep moving on because it should continue to be like that. But it's what people think feel in their mind.
Yeah.
So you can feed your mind to change it. Me, I change it just to learn this power of mind.
And what's even so crazy about that, it's so true with the complaining. Like, and I've learned, like, sometimes I'll catch myself doing it. I'll catch myself
Yes.
whinging
It's
about
nature.
nothing.
We're doing
Yeah.
it.
But it's like catching yourself, because I realized that I remember being on holiday and we're at an amazing holiday, and you just hear some people just complaining and whinging about, and I'm like, yo, this is a whole change of environment. You think maybe it's like the sun. You think maybe you've come to a new place. You're on holiday, but people are still complaining on holiday.
Yes,
And
but
I'm like,
also become
bro.
also like a part of conversation.
Yeah.
For me, sometimes people go everywhere in the pub. People they just to see argument what they saw.
Misery loves
TV.
company.
Yes.
Misery does love
So
company.
so that is why. So for me, I think the world also is just affected by the media, what is telling people. And because if they change, they can tell them what we are learning, but no one tells them why. And you can see it works. But I see also there's a also challenge, because your mind, like even now you can online, you can gamble, you can be addicted for betting, you can be addicted for pornography on the social media, on this platform. So everything that you can start learning to commit crime on this platform. You can learn all those things. So everything's there. But these things, they were there before. I remember when I used to work in Coles petrol station. So they used this to be magazine. You know those porn magazine, which women were naked, but they were sealed with plastic bag. You see now, people they used to drive trucks, especially they go and then they buy those magazines, especially boys thinking. But now you don't need to do that. But you see, those things were there before.
Yeah.
But this easy now is on your phone.
It's always been there.
You
There's
don't
no
need to go
new
to the
thing
shop
because
there.
of social
There's
media.
no new thing because of social media. But social media put it as in our hands.
In our hands. But that's so true what you're saying, right? When you watch the news or when you're watching TV, why aren't they teaching what we're talking about? Why don't they teach about the power of the mind, on how you can? It's always, every time I have seen the news or I turn the TV, it's something negative. Someone died, and it's like, it's a whoa, like, you know what I mean? And I used to think that was normal. Why don't they do that? And again, that's why this is so amazing, because look what we're doing, right?
Hey.
We're bringing, like, having these conversations. Even I look at, like, when it comes to the business side of things, our client Nish Sharma, right? When he's going and talking about law and updates, and that's the news. You see how we used to go on there is Channel 9 news, but this is the news now. Someone can go in and learn about, how can I come to Australia? This is distribution, and we have it in our hands. So now, if the news is not going to do it, of course, because that's someone's business, that's someone's imagination to use the news for their economic benefit.
But see, again, you can't blame the news.
No, I'm not blaming. That's. But what I'm saying is that the news, that's someone, the person who runs it or the people who run it. Those are someone's imagination.
Yes,
to come in and say this, and I fully
it's
support
marketing.
that. It's
They have to
marketing.
sell their product.
Yeah, just like we have our own agenda. We have an agenda. We want to garner as much attention as possible. We want to run our business, and we want to use this platform to have these conversations, to spread love, to spread inspiration. But we also have our agenda, right? So I think it's so important what you're saying. Like, this is powerful. Like,
Yes, it's powerful. Bring both good and evil. So we have to learn how to deal with it. We work with it, both positive and negative, because that is what you came to do in this world. We live. We are power of living. We are God living. Human is God living. So we are there, we live. So there's birth and there's death. Between, it's our power. Between, we are God between these two. Yes. You are here where you are because what is your mind is telling you. The situation you are in, it's what is your mind is telling you. What you have been going through with your life is what is your mind is telling you. You're going to be what is your mind is telling you. And are the things we go to talk. Don't talk anything before birth. Don't argue anything in the street. Or why do you live in Australia? Or go back where you're coming from. Those questions, it's distractions. Don't nothing to do with that. So you birth, you live, and you live. To die, that's not our question. Don't say that word to anyone. It means nothing. You're going to argue with that. No one is going to know what is there. So the things we don't know, forget about talking about it completely. Yes, I'm going to tell you, don't argue with anyone. If somebody will bring that subject, go away. What do you think after life? What do you want to know after life? What do you want to know? And afterlife is better because no one came back. That is why. No one has came back to tell us what is there because it's good there. But don't worry about them. Let's go here. Yeah? What is here? Everybody in the world, everybody here, before you become who you are a child. Everybody become a child. And everybody has birth certificate. From whatever invention everybody has done, he had a birth certificate. The one who live, they still live. The one who die, there is a risk where everybody there die. The birth certificate. There is no other degree you got to live in this world you have. Those two, they're powerful. It's their nature. They are there. That for God. But if you work to ignore those ones because you are here, you go to the street there, or go back where you're coming from. Where? People don't know where you're from. You are here because of not there. But the problem is they are not the one who told you that. It's the argument between. It's that distraction between. People argue who want somebody say, oh, I'm Australian. What does it mean to be Australian? Really, you can't see anything there. If you're walking there on the street, yes, but he make that powerful himself. He feel that pride. He may go home hungry, he may be sick, he may be thinking there, but he feel he have something else in himself. But it means nothing. You see people, young people start arguing. I'm like this, I'm this, I'm this. It means nothing. The end of the day, it just means nothing. But it's in our mind. You're African, you have to live like whatever, it's your nature, your culture, you have to live with it. You have to be proud of it. But when you look at the end, it means nothing. It doesn't give you any special in this world. God has never given any person a special living. No. Everybody lives there. It's because sometimes you think you eat steak and chips, you think you eat better than one who eat a piece of biscuit. No. Or a sandwich or something there.
So let me ask you on the health tip, like what's a way people can be consistent? Because I feel people struggle with the consistency.
There's nothing struggling, it's just one simple. You come back again to nature. Eat one meal a day.
No, in terms of the walking. Like even if it's just going to the gym or doing something that's healthy for someone, right? Like a lot of people struggle with the consistency. They go to the gym, they don't go, or walking, they go today, they don't go tomorrow. Or even football training. Like I saw someone commented on one of my videos today, said, hey, how do you commit to just going again and again? Like what's some advice? He actually asked that.
Yes, again, always remember to do that. They have to be first the purpose you're doing it, the cause, why I'm doing it. So the why is the key. Especially for health, it had to be number one. So most people do exercise, do gym because of their health. And then also people, they want to look good. See? It could be part of for the health now, looking good. You want to dress well. So now that if you have that, it make you to go to the gym. It make you walk to go for walk. The purpose had to be if there's no purpose, you can't go there.
What's your why?
Yes, you remember people you can go to the gym because everybody goes there, or you go to the marketing, or you see on television the gym there, and the membership is say, oh, it's free, or it's $20, and you have $20, and then you go there, and then it's not yet in your mind. So like the hardest thing to do is diet. Diet is the hardest thing to do. People you can nearly die because of diet, because it's going to challenge your mind. It's going to challenge your mind. You go to a place and there's food, and you have your diet is in place in mind. You're looking the food, your mind is telling you this there. It's a huge things to do. That's why you have to give credit to people who manage to do their diet. So those are people who edit, who have their program, who have this. Wow, this is what I want to do. I want to do that. And again, it's marketing. It's marketing. See, the diet is marketing. It's different product you have to eat. It's different product somebody has to market you there. It's something there. But the food, it's similar. For me, the health way to do your water, and then you eat no more meal a day. So I don't eat oil. If you eat too much oil, it's going to kill you. If you go to eat too much sugar, it's going to kill you. But each body needs that. Our body needs a bit of oil, our body needs a bit of sugar, our body needs a bit of alcohol. See, I realize the people who don't drink alcohol, they think they're the best, who have better life than the people who drink alcohol. But it's not true. See, it's not true. That's why they could say, oh, alcohol like this. Of course, there is effect of alcohols. They are there. But there are people who don't drink, and they still have the same symptoms. The people.
Oh, it's funny. It's same. It's funny. There was a big boxing fight, the one I told you to go bet on, Ryan Garcia. And he was saying like, and when he won, even when I was winning, I was drinking. So this other guy is there, he's training. Me, I was drinking. Of course, I was training.
Yes, training, yes.
But I was drinking. So it was just funny, like the way he beat him. But he said, "You see."
Yeah, I think that you see, it's the power of mind. That's why you see, even when you see this, I realized the other day when I went to go to the bathroom about Christianity and Islam. So Christianity is based on economic money. Islam was based about saving, about nature. So that is the war. Don't think the war is because they're Islam. No. So now, Islam said don't drink. See now, a white man was making alcohol, and he could see that guy is telling people not drink. See how many millions of tons of alcohol is losing?
Money.
Another thing is toilet paper has to be made in factory. Toilet paper costs. So now another guy said, we use water. Water is free. See, now if everybody uses water, what happened to toilet paper? They lose things in there. See, every economic.
So the Islam and the Christian thing, it's that's the war.
That is the cause of war.
So the Christian guys like, man, these Muslim niggas is telling them not to drink.
No, Christians. So you see, behind Christians, they are entrepreneurs. Yes. So those one they know. Look, there's 1 billion of Muslims in the world. If we could take at least half of that billion, they can, even if to drink one beer, the factories for alcohol, they will be making money.
Yo, that's so true. Yes, that's facts.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So Islam is based on nature, life.
Look at the World Cup, right? Then when they like, damn, they got the World Cup in Qatar. Then Qatar said, no, we don't want the alcohol here.
You see, because their mind, somebody had told them, oh, this is not good, this is something like that. No, it's just power of mind.
Wow.
See, a normal family cook food, you don't need fork to use. You don't need fork. Use your hands, you eat. See? Economic again. You don't need a knife and a fork. See, there's a power of economics. A Muslim, a billionaire, what does he wear? A robe.
Yeah, but those are still expensive.
No. It's a robe.
Okay, but yeah, what you're saying, yeah.
Yes. So to be expensive, it's mean nothing. See, but it's not a fashion. It's a robe. So all those things there. That what.
And he's a billionaire. He's a millionaire, and all he's wearing is just like a
So don't even talk about millionaires. We are talking about normal people. So that's why they make their life easier to compare what the mind now is thinking there.
Yeah,
So
because
you
even
have
the
2
normal
kids,
yeah.
5 kids, 10 kids, give them 10 robes. They can even swap them, even if they, something like that. But also the small eating there. So that ancient time, that is the wars was there. But you see, marketing still going. See, the Western culture, the marketing is growing. It's going everywhere. Because now people, Muslims, they go to get alcohol.
Of course.
Some they go.
Even they have alcohol, like, in their closets, and of course they drink. But bro, that's so true.
So that is the history of this wars, everything there. So you go to see it's happening there. So the power of economics, everything there, that is the heads up of member could say white person to other community there.
Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this episode up. Good, this will be a very good episode. Some powerful gems. Sometimes like when we're talking, when we're doing the podcast, like I also picture like in my mind as you've been talking, like it's like there's a whole room of people who are just watching us. And it's funny because when we're talking, I was looking at the computer. That's all the people who will be. This is the live. It's on YouTube live. It could be thousands of people, will be watching it like live. But still, I was like in my mind, there's thousands. There's people in this room here watching.
So you can see, even though it's about nature, like a father and son sit talking. Most family losing this kind of conversation, not even about podcasts or anything there, even to sit with your son, to sit with talk. Parents missing this kind of thinking there. But if you get a chance even to be in front of people to do it, it's a gift from God. So that's why we can teach other people. See, and always when I say God, it's our mind. See, we talk to you through our mind, we say, oh, let's do podcast. It's a God in you. It's your mind is telling you ways to do that. And we did it. We are talking, we communicate each other through our mind. Now we come now to share with other people. We can relate to other people. See, what we are doing here sometimes, it's somebody can watch us and say, wow, that was good. Father and son talking, and then we go to learn people to talk to their kids. Even we can inspire the children who doesn't want to talk to their dad, and you can say, okay, Dad, let's we talk.
Yeah.
Let's we chat.
Because maybe a child, he'd want to talk to
especially teenagers.
Yeah, teenagers, because children love YouTube. So I said, wait a minute, I don't really like talking. Like, I don't talk too much to my dad. I'm on my phone doing my thing, but I do it for a podcast. I do it for that's when you'd see children going and doing it with their dads. Yes.
Even it could be inspired now, even to talk, not even podcast, even now to sit there home to talk.
Yeah,
and it's a power of mind
Mhm.
to say you can have other son. Emmanuel doesn't want to build podcast or something like that. So all it's the freedom of mind. Everything's power of mind. You say that is the challenge. The best things to happen to you is to learn to work with your mind, to talk to your mind. It's going to tell you everything. Everything's good or evil. It doesn't come from anyone else. Your friends, anybody. If you say, oh, look what my friend did. Don't say that. It's you. What you did yourself to bring your friend or to give that friend the option to do what he has to do for you. No one does anything for you. Every bad or evil, everything's done through you yourself, through your mind.
Amen. All right. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. It's been a pleasure bringing these episodes to you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Cool. Let's do thumbnail. Cool.
Cheers. Hello.
Oh, yeah, I'm filming. Man.
So how do you know that one can watch when you put back there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Let me move.
But this one is much clear, nice.
You know, yours is.
But mine is too. Look, my thinking.
Yeah, come on, mine.
Mhm. Especially, wow, look, this thing so clean, eh? Very clean. Eh? Yes, so we have to learn how to use that camera, that nice photo. Hello.
Thumbnail. Father and son, Rubashi Family Podcast. Why am I talking an American accent? Is that an American accent?
I know. See, that's your accent.
Marketing.
What
That's marketing.
accent.
I don't know if that was an accent. I don't know what I was doing, guys, but I was just talking, and an American accent came out of nowhere. Maybe that's just marketing, like Dad says. The Americans are good at marketing.
Yeah, they do.
Very good. All right, see you guys. Bye. Father and son, Rubashi Family Podcast. I'm not talking an American accent. Is that an American accent? Marketing. That's marketing. I don't know if that was an accent. I don't know what I was doing, guys, but I was just talking, and an American accent came out of nowhere. Maybe that's just marketing, like Dad said.
I hear two people soon.
Have you been looking at the analytics? Your watch time is crazy. I looked at it today. Your watch time is, if I show you, I looked at it today. I was like, look how we have built your channel from this to in 28 days.
Yes, now I'm thinking I'm up now. Can you put on my coming on.
Mastermind. You've been looking at that.
People, man. Yeah, you get engaged to people soon.
Have you been looking at the analytics? You've been looking
People soon.
Have you been looking at
People soon.
Have you
Soon.
Have you been looking at the analytics? Looking at the analytics? You're
Engaged to people soon.
Have you been looking at the analytics? Your watch time is crazy. I look